Should medical marijuana be phased out after legalization?
I mean, if you're on it already for medicinal, and I guess it's stronger, maybe if it's stronger, then it shouldn't be phased out because if it's for medical reasons, that's like asking if, like, oh, should we ban Advil after, I don't know, more powerful Advil comes out or something?
I think that we need to lean into the medical implications of marijuana. If there are things that we can do to help people, now like the stigma is gone. I know that there are going to be a whole generation of people who just like refuse to look at it. They're going to say it's awful because they've been conditioned to say this is awful, this is bad. So we do need the support from like universities doing research, medical studies, people leaning into this. And now that it's legal, maybe we can get rid of the stigma in a medical condition. Because recreational versus medicinal marijuana are going to be two completely different things, because like a doctor will know, how do you prescribe this, how much do you take, what do you do, and I'm honestly not that familiar, but I do know that there's like different products that you can do. And so I'm very curious to see how legalization is going to make it more accessible for people medicinally, because the stigma isn't as attached to it.
I'd say with, I guess, the availability of non-medical marijuana, the medicalization of it isn't really necessary. But I don't know.
Sir, what do you think?
Definitely not. Definitely not, because I think it's important and medical. That's where it all started, really. It was because of the medical that got the recreational going and everything else. But there's a real need for it.
That's a good question. I mean, it would be, I think, maybe the difference between over-the-counter painkiller versus a prescribed painkiller, perhaps, and perhaps medical programs that support prescriptions will benefit from it or be able to use it, even if it's available, for example, over-the-counter or whatever the structure is for the legalization strategy that's been proposed. Yeah.
No, it should not be. Medical marijuana should still be kept as is, so that the way it should be used as medicinal, it has a medicinal value. It should be informed by the right doctors, rather than people having the direct access. That's wrong. So it should be through the doctor. Yeah.
I think that either way, when people get marijuana, it would be used for recreational use or medical use. So either way, people are going to be smoking weed. There's not much of a difference in my opinion, like if it's for arthritis pain or if it's not for it. I think either way people are going to get what they want.
I mean, I agree in the same sense. I think that when it's legalized, it will be easier. Let's say you need it for medical reasons, then you might not have to get the prescription. So I can see how it being phased out would maybe make sense, but then either way, so I don't know, I say no.
The fact that it can be purchased at NSLC should maybe stop other purchasing of it through other people.
Yeah, I think some people might feel more comfortable still buying it, feeling like it's specifically for medical use. So I think having the options never a bad idea, certainly.
No, if it's actually required for medical, because of the tax relief that they would get on their returns, right? But I'm not 100% sure that most people that have the medical prescription actually have it for legitimate medical reasons, right?